Hello everyone, this is Shay, and I'm in Christmas Valley, and I don't know what the temperature is, but it doesn't seem like it's that bad. I decided that because I was gonna go on my walk today. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon, and I don't know if I'm gonna get my walk in. I might have to just do 20 minutes walking in place inside the house. It's kind of windy out, and it feels like it's, I don't know, 33. It could be in the 40s though, and just the wind is biting. But look at that view. I'm taking a different route home than the route that I came here on. Like the last time I took you the one way. And then this is the way that I take home, because I stop at 3 different stores to pick up supplies. And the last store just happens to be across the street from this particular road that loops around. I like to take this road back because I like the view. I see Table Rock all the time, and usually I take Arrow Gap, which is the road that you get close to Table Rock on. But I like taking this one back because the mountain views are just super pretty. And there's not a lot of traffic on this road, so I can drive at my leisure instead of feeling like I have a bunch of people piled up on top of me. And I get passed a lot, so usually on the way there's usually hardly any traffic, but usually for some reason on the way home I have a lot of traffic. So I decided that I would take this way back. And tomorrow I'll probably do the vlog in the yard. But tomorrow is Tuesday. Yeah. Which I shouldn't. I should take the walk tomorrow because Wednesday is supposed to snow, but who knows, like it changes its mind. You know, the weather out here is, you can't, just because the weather report says something, you 100% cannot rely on it, you know. And I used to look at the Farmer's Almanac weather, but they're off too, so now I just go by day. Actually, it says it's 56 degrees out. What? 56? I don't believe that, but that's what my car is saying. I forgot that I have a temperature gauge in the car, but it says it's 56. And I have Bruce with me. I had to go back and get more supplies because I had Serenity over the weekend. And, you know, she's apparently a growing girl that eats just as much as teenage boys do. And she pretty much wiped me out. So I went and got some yogurts and some celery and a cucumber for my salads and a couple plums because they looked so good. And a case of water. We have good water, but I like to mix it up a little bit sometimes. So I get bottled water, and then because if I'm going somewhere or driving to La Pine or whatever the case may be, I like to keep a couple bottles of water to take with me. I don't like to leave them in the car, but I like to be able to take them with me. Landon sometimes likes taking a bottle of water with him to school. Serenity has one of those cups, the big cups, I forget what you call it. She's got 2 of them. And she takes one of those big cups and she fills it before she leaves, but Landon's not really into those. I forget the name of those cups, but you know, the ones with the metal straw and all that kind of stuff. Bought one for my aunt so that she would stop because she drinks soda and she goes to the store every day and buys one of those huge cardboard fountain I tried to get her onto using the cup. Oh, that was a pretty bird. Tried to get her to use those cups, but she ended up giving it to her daughter, so I won't do that again. Stanley cups. That's what they're called. I have 2. Serenity has 2. In the summertime, I use my Stanley cup more often than I do in the wintertime. In the wintertime, I just drink out of a regular glass. But Landon's not into them, and usually the only Stanley cups I can find are pink or purple. And usually, if I buy them from somewhere else, they're super expensive. But if the Dollar Tree had a whole bunch of them, so I bought 3 there. And the lady that owns the restaurant, Maria, she went and bought all of her employees a Stanley cup at the dollar store, and they're great cups. Like, these were not like garbage cups, they were actually good cups. But Serenity has a metal one, I have a metal one, and then we each have a plastic one. And I like to use my metal one in the summertime when I have lemonade and I'm walking around in the garden or doing stuff in the garden. I prefer the metal one because my drink stays colder. My lemonade never lasts long. So tomorrow when I do my walk, I'm going actually with one of my neighbors because she wanted to start her regular walk. And I was gonna do my shopping and then go home, put my groceries away, and then go for my walk. But she doesn't want to wait for an hour because maybe it'll be too cold for her then. I don't know, maybe she's got plans or something. So we're gonna start walking tomorrow, and that's gonna be fun. So I'm probably gonna do like a separate vlog because I don't think that she would be that comfortable with like my vlog, or I don't know. I should tell her about the vlog. There's like half the people in town know about my vlog, and then half the people in town don't know about my vlog. And then I always meet people that tell me, oh yeah, I watch your channel all the time. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I never told you about the channel. So if they pull up Silver Lake, I have like, I don't know, I have a lot of videos, over 2,000 I think. Or I know I have more videos. I think I have like 2,400 videos because I have more videos than I have subscribers. And I have 1,690 subscribers. But I have a lot of shorts videos, and a good probably 1,500 of my videos are just shorts, which I have 4 more shorts to upload, actually 8 total, because I have 4 of them uploaded, but I haven't released them yet. And then I have 4 more I have to finish uploading. I just haven't found songs for them that look how gorgeous that is. This is why I like coming this way. There's just nothing, and it's so beautiful. The mountain range, look at that mountain range. Isn't that beautiful? This is the back side of the Table Rock. Now you can, like there's Table Rock over there, you can go up Table Rock. There is a road that goes up it, but every time somebody tells me about the road, they tell me that it's really steep and it's one way, and I just am not comfortable with the storytelling that they tell me. It makes me like, there's a place that you can park and then you can hike up it, but I don't know if I could make it. I don't know if I can make that hike. I mean, I've been doing my walks and building up, my walking, but I don't know if I can walk up a steep incline, because I can barely do stairs. I'm like really cautious when it comes to stairs. Like, other way because I can look at the cows and I can look at Table Rock on the other side. And, you know, it's kind of got like a pretty view. But coming back the other way is really pretty too. But I like going this way coming back because I get to look at that mountain range. And I just think that's so gorgeous. Today's been a really good day. My grandson accidentally knocked my shelf down that had my TV on it. And I had to fix that today because he actually knocked it down Saturday. And I just, you know, cleaned up the mess and called it good. And then today I had to like actually reassemble the shelf, screw it back to the wall, and put the TV back on it. It's a small TV. And I did all that so when he comes home tonight, he'll be happy. Like, he was really upset that he accidentally did that. He pulled on the shelf, and it just, obviously I did not have it. I mean, it's been hanging up there for like a year or two, probably about a year. But like, he was really upset that he accidentally knocked it down, and he just keeps telling me how sorry he is. And so I keep telling him it's okay, nothing happened. Like, I'll just put the shelf back up, put the TV back on, and it's okay. Because the shelf is like at the foot of my bed, so everything fell onto my bed, and he caught the TV, and then everything else just tumbled down on my bed. Because the foot of my bed is up against the wall, and the TV was, you know, up on the wall, up above it, and nobody was on the bed. It's like not a big deal. And he crawled onto my bed, and he had reached up and grabbed the shelf because my bed's really tall, and tried to pull himself up, and that's when it happened. And he was all upset about it, and I realized yesterday, because I was more concentrating on airing out my room from that nasty top ramen smell or cup of soup smell or whatever it was. I was more concerned about getting that smell out because it was so... Is that an eagle? I just saw a big bird. It's a big one too. I can't tell if it's an eagle. But he was really concerned, like I could tell last night, because he was like, I'm really sorry about knocking that shelf down. So I had to get that up today before he gets home from school, so that he could see that it's fine. Everything's fine. It's not a big deal. It's okay. So that was my main concern today. And I could have done it yesterday, but I was just being really lazy. And I was reading, and I just didn't care. And he doesn't even watch the TV anyway. He's exactly like me. Exactly. He has the ADHD just like me, and he has very little interest in TV. There's just a couple things that he'll focus on watching, and even then he can only make it through 1 or 2 episodes at a time. As a matter of fact, he was having me watch something about Resident Alien or Alien Resident or something like that. And halfway through the episode, he's like, okay, I'm tired, I'm going to bed, and he just turns it off. I was like, well, we're not going to finish watching it? And he was like, no. I was like, okay. I wasn't watching it anyway. I was playing, I don't even know what game it was on my phone. It's like, you know, Landscapes or something Landscapes, where you, I don't know, I think it's like a matching game or something. But I was playing that, and I wasn't really watching it, but I was trying to listen, and I would glance up at the TV every now. Look at that ridge line. That is gorgeous. is this? And this has got a little kiosk in this turnout, and I've done a video on it before, and it talks about the flamingos that used to live here. Look how beautiful that is. So pretty. Is there people behind me? No, there's nobody behind me. How pretty is that? Can you imagine riding a horse on the top of that ridgeline? Like, that would just be phenomenal. So beautiful. I love driving towards it. See, now we're on the side of Table Rock right here. And we usually look at, I don't know if that's the front, back, side, whatever. But, oh man, there's a truck behind me, so I'm probably going to get past. Like, it's a while back, but the speed limit's 65 and I drive 60, you know? Like, I'm just in no hurry. I have Bruce in the car. I don't like to make him car sick. I like to just kind of mosey on down the road. You know? See, this is a big old sand pile right here on the left of us. That's all sand. It's like a big old sand dune or something. I plan on getting a couple 5-gallon buckets of that this spring or summer whenever I do it. And I'm going to make some concrete mushrooms and paint them and stuff. I'd like to be able to mix paint into the concrete, so I'm going to look and see if I can't find some concrete paint that I can do that with and mix it and make these. I saw them on a shorts video last year, and usually I got to think about something for a really long time to see if I want it or not, but I really do want it because they're absolutely adorable, and I really think that I do want that. And I do have a bag of concrete that I can mix, and so I got to get sand because that's how you make the imprint in the sand. You just take a bowl and you like make a dent in it, and then you put a plastic bag or saran wrap, which I'll probably use one of my plastic grocery bags for it, because I've reused them to the point where I'm, you know, like I have some that usually I'll reuse them, and then they end up being trash can bags. And so I've got like a lot of trash can bags that I've reused. Not after they become a trash can bag, then they're just a trash. They go into the trash. But I have a lot of them that I don't need to change my garbage can out that much in order. So I have more bags than what I use for my trash can. So that's what my plan is. And then you just pour the concrete into the dent with your trash bag, and then you let it harden, and harden a little bit, and then you put like a big screw into the concrete so that it's stays held up, kind of like candle wicks. And then you let that harden, and then when it's done, you just screw a small piece of wood onto it, which I plan on making those, and then I'm going to get more driftwood when I go down the mountain to Bandon. I plan to get some smaller pieces of driftwood that I can hook those on. I think that would be so cute. But I want to get some concrete paint and mix it in with the concrete. I would like to get something that glows in the dark, because that would be cool at night. Those be like a natural night light out there in the garden. And I want to do like a bunch go see my other grandson, Mason, he lives in Bandon. And that's my son's son. They talk on the phone all the time and FaceTime each other constantly. But we like to go down the mountain and actually see him face to face and break bread with him and, hang out. So, I'm trying to get Trevor to give me, that truck turned so I don't have to worry about it passing me. Yay! And I'm driving behind this dump truck now, and I like to stay fairly far behind these things because I already have chips in my windshield from my son and my daughter borrowing my car. I don't want to put a chip in the window and then say, see? Like, yeah, whatever. Look, there's like a lot of hay right there. Must be I don't know if I've passed Arrow Gap yet or not. I probably have. I can't tell because this thing's on my mirror and it blocks me from using my middle mirror, so I have to use my side mirrors. And I can't tell. I don't think. Yeah, we must have passed it. Ooh, the road's dirty. Lots of dust being flicked up. That is the thing out here. There is a lot of dust. I have to do a lot of dusting in the summertime. Not so much in the winter, but in the summertime I know. Are you warm? Because I can put air on. Oh, why is he slowing down? What's happening? Oh, he must be turning on that road. That's what that was. I put the air on, Bruce. I have Brucifer with me. I like to take him when I go shopping so that I don't have to lock my car. I can just bounce out of my car and run around, do whatever. Because like I said, he's not exactly friendly. He's not friendly at all. Usually if I introduce him to somebody a couple times, then he's fine with them if they come to my house. But if they go to my fence and I haven't introduced him a couple times, he is prone to bite. He's bit several people over the years, and that's how I got him. I rescued him from the pound because I was a surrogate, and he's nice to certain people, but he can be pretty aggressive. Oh, right here. Well, you can't see it. That's the fence that I took photos with that has signs on it. Oh, man. Oh, that's not an eagle. It was a big bird, though. It looked like a hawk. We have a lot of big birds out here, which I can understand why. That's like a lot of fields that they can find all kinds of things to eat. Oh, they have a bunch of log poles. That's cool. I want one of those T things that you put in your driveway, like where my fence is. I want one of those. That would be really cool. I should have been born a carpenter, I tell ya. Everything I want, you have to build. I just love carpentry work. I just have no talent for it, but I sure admire it. I sure do. I admire wooden fences being built, even houses. I like the architect. I just like all that stuff. It's just my gig. Oh, look, all the snow's gone at the cemetery. I think it's a really pretty cemetery. I do. It's not creepy or anything. It's just kind of sad, but I really like it. I took Serenity there on our walk the other day, and we did some, well, that's an interesting truck. These are interesting. There's 2 of them. Oh, they look like they have rails. Like they're, I'm just all yanking the camera back and forth. Sorry about that. So this will be our vlog today. It's a little bit too windy out for, we're almost home, baby boy. It's just a little too windy for me today. Oh, they're still working on Nana's Nook right there. They're putting a new roof on. Jesse and Leah from the, ooh, there's some broke down. From the, Late for the Prepper Party channel. He's working on that right now, putting that roof on. He's a carpenter, but he's always busy. He's real busy. And I usually chat with Leah when she gets bored. She's really fun to chat with. And then tomorrow I'm going with my neighbor Kathy. She lives a couple streets down and over. She's been wanting to go have a partner to go on walks. Her doctor wants her to do some walking. So, I'm gonna take her out on her walks, get her started on them walks. Because once you get started, boy, you really do enjoy, I personally enjoy them, and once you get into a habit, then you'll start getting out there all the time. So I'm going to help her get into that habit. See how windy the fence line is right here? Oh, you want to see my nails? My nails look so pretty. I did them this little color. I like it. See how windy it is? I mean, it doesn't look like real windy, but the flag's blowing really good, and my fence gate is blowing really good. And it's a little bit too windy, I think, for me today. So I'm going to go get my wagon, put everything in my wagon, and put Bruce back in the yard and give him a treat for being such a good boy. Even though he starts whining after a little bit. I don't like to take him away for too long. So, peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, second, month. You know the schmeal, a year. And rewind and be kind. And share with your friends if you so please. We appreciate that. And have a good rest of your guys' day. All right. Bye.